What's up, YouTube? On the Warpath Sanchez 405 here with you, coming at you with another Warpath Wednesday. I don't know if you saw the news, but I saw it. I was watching it live when it happened. JReed, number 77 on the NFL Top 100, voted one of the 7 best tight ends in the NFL, coming in at number 77. On the list, and that's a big honor for JReed after that monster season that he had in 2015. Kirk Cousins' favorite target came in ahead of him. Kirk came in at 85 last week, and it's just, more accolades for the Redskins from last year. Keyword that being last year, key phrase being last year. Can't rest on our laurels because we have to look to the future. And speaking of looking to the future, Redskins cut RGIII. It's really a non-issue. I probably could have played wide receiver as much as RGIII showed up. I think his only highlight was a kickoff return that was basically irrelevant in the disaster that was the game against the Panthers back in late November. So, I was a good guy, but, he just really never found his stride. I think a lot of that had to do with Deshaun Jackson becoming available, because he was supposed to take over that number 2 slot, then got bumped down to number 3. He was superseded by Jamison Crowder this past year. So, that's something that it's part of the business. It's numbers. Josh Doctson looked good in minicamp. Jay Gruden gave him high praise. Looks like Redskins signed 4 undrafted guys. Albon to tackle. Neely, Kasakiti, Mike Wakefield, a linebacker, and a running back, Kelsey Young, as a result of those mini camps. And looking forward to the season. Heard some good stuff. Charlie Cashley makes you kind of hesitant as a Redskin fan. It's like, oh, we've got the best receiving core, so it really doesn't give Kirk Cousins much to give excuses about, barring injury. Pierre Garcon, Deshaun Jackson, JReed, and coming in there, Josh Doctson. And I would put Jamison Crowder in there as well too. Ryan Grant as good supporting cast as well. I think Grant can take some strides. I know Crowder will take some strides. He's just got to get that punt return, but we're talking about offense here. Little thing that had me pissed off was, I was watching First Take. I don't know how many people like First Take still. Skip Bell's still on there. And Stephen A. Smith with his large and probably sometimes fake wording is on there as well. They're 2 of my favorites. I don't care what anybody else says. But they were talking on Monday. Shannon Sharp was a guest star there. And if you haven't watched it, you guys need to listen to the podcast. Shannon Sharp, although he stumbles and fumbles over words worse than Matt Jones carrying the football, he was pretty good, and he was pretty hilarious at it too. They talked about the Dallas Cowboys. The Vegas odds makers have them coming in number 1 in the NFC East, and the Washington Redskins, our Skins, coming in at 4th at the bottom of the division. First of all, you show us some damn respect. That's one thing you need to do. I don't care if Tony Romo was hurt half the season. Eli Manning is a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Odell Beckham's elite talent. They could have ran away with that division. Sam Bradford, or Bradford, whatever you want to call him. I call him a big wuss because he's crying about being replaced after having a subpar season. He just needs to take those big sleeves and just fly on away somewhere. Die, Eagles, die. But show the Skins some respect, and that's what I like coming into 2016. We're not getting that much respect from prognosticators and everything like that, and I'm not mad about it. I'm happy about it, because I don't want you talking about me. That's what happened with we rest on our laurels against Green Bay. People are like, hey, I think that Skins got this game against Aaron Rodgers, blah blah blah, and everything like that. Aaron Rodgers has been a seasoned veteran. A lot of these guys who were in there, this was their first time in the playoffs. So, I'm looking forward to bigger and better things this year. one more thing before I let y'all go. I know I mentioned in the previous video, I hate when the DC media mentions Robert Griffin III. Why are we following Robert Griffin III? But I was watching ESPN. JReed, who wrote for the Washington Post, wrote a very interesting article today that was on the Undefeated. It's I guess ESPN's go at BET of sports. I really don't know, but it was a great article by him. Really, captured how I kind of felt about Robert Griffin III. I know a lot of people were butthurt, especially him being a person of color. He was the chocolate quarterback that the Chocolate City wanted, but Griff never really embraced that role. Other things were his issues with Mike Shanahan. The nerve of this guy, if these reports are true, he actually went into a meeting with Mike and Kyle and quarterbacks coach Matt LaFleur at the time, and basically wrote on the chalkboard, told them, said, "Hey, I don't want to hear you talk. This is going to be uninterrupted," and wrote down 4 points. And I'm actually looking through the article right now to see if I can find it. It said, 1, change things. 2, change our protections. 3, unacceptable. 4, bottom line. Just like that. And the audacity for a first-year player just coming off his probably was the best rookie season at the time. Probably still is. In NFL history, but just to have the gall to do something like that speaks to Griffin's character. I mean, I'm not trying to assassinate. He's been assassinated enough on the media, but the reason why he's not here is the man did not produce. You can be butthurt all you want to. He's not here. I talked to one of my family members, big Redskin fan, kind of lost faith in the team after a while. Now they're going to the Cleveland Browns because of Robert Griffin III. I think they're joking, but still, anybody that would think to say that, I mean, that's not being a real fan. I mean, we've had some bad times. We still hang on because, those days are going to change. But they keep on pointing back to one key factor, that damn Daniel Snyder. Basically, from what I gathered, was Griff was drafted as a marketing tool. Flash and flare and everything, glitz and glam. Didn't really matter that he couldn't be a quarterback, a drop back quarterback that Griffin wanted to be, but he really couldn't be. But Snyder enabled him. He did that with Clinton Portis towards the back end of his time in Washington, and we all know how that ended. So, I mean, what can you say there? I don't know who the hell Robert Griffin thinks he is. That's why he's in Cleveland now. Basically, I said that his footwork was bad. Both coaches realized that. He took too long to make decisions. It's a fast game. It's not Baylor. And I think he really didn't know how to fail and pick himself back up. And that was big. That was huge. And, but he's a non-issue, like his time in Washington's a non-issue. Players said it, black and white. So anybody who's race baiting and trying to make this into a bigger issue than what it is needs to just hush. If you think he was done wrong by the Skins, that's your opinion. But, I mean, the facts prove it right. He didn't want to put in the work. If you don't want to put in the work, you get to sit at the bench. That's like in school. If you didn't do your cursive handwriting and your mathematics and all that good stuff, you didn't go out for recess. And he didn't put in work in the classroom, so he couldn't go out and play with the boys on Sunday. So that's what happened. That was indicative of the 2015 season for Robert Griffin. Wish him all the best in Cleveland, but we'll see. Really looking forward to that game. I hope we just whoop the living tar out of him just to prove a point. He's got me a little riled up here, as you can see. But I'm about to hop up off of here. On this back end, if you didn't see, I messed up the original video. So this is my remake of it. My computer just wanted to act stupid. And, as always, love, peace, and hail. I'll be talking to you soon. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. You don't know how much that means to me. Tell your friends we've got more things coming. We've got more things coming for you. Just keep on subscribing. Keep on telling people about me. I do reply to the comments once I get an opportunity to. But, hey, keep on telling me what you think. And your opinion matters to me. And it was just one simple comment, and I've changed a few things. So, I really do appreciate it. So let's keep on going. Love, peace, and hail. And I'll be seeing you later.